In today's video, we have the details and we are going to make our mini challenge in the challenge number 2. We're going to make a tag, a fabric flip, a pocket, and an embellishment. And we're going to use some specific items to do that. And that's our mini challenge in the challenge number 2. You want the details and tutorial. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie. Welcome to the Messy Desk. So as of yesterday, we had finished all of the elements for our October One More Time October One of a Kind Junk Journal Challenge. So today we are going to work on our mini challenge in the challenge number 2. These are the details, and then we'll go ahead and make the project, and then we'll do the day 14 October daily prompt. Okay, so our mini challenge in the challenge number 2, you are to use a tag base. Okay, so something like that, or like that, or like that, or you can make a tag base, okay? A doily, packaging, so like packaging or packaging. Let's see, die cut. So a die cut, it can be store-bought, it can be one that you made, it can be one that you cut out. Stickers, fabric, a pocket or an envelope. So this is, I think this is an oatmeal packet, but I'm not sure. Let me see. There's no oatmeal in it. Doesn't smell like oatmeal. I don't remember what this was from, but it was cool, so I kept it. And it was clean. So pocket or an envelope. Ribbon. So I have, I just have on the messy desk, I have the things that I'm trying to use up from my stash. And a journal card. Okay, so a journal card. And there's a little pocket. Okay, so you need to use those things. You are going to make an embellished tag, an embellished fabric flip, an embellished pocket, and an embellished embellishment. So 4 items. So let's go ahead and let's start with our embellished embellishment. And okay, so I have this right here. This Chip walked on it and it was on the floor. So I want to do something with this, but I want to go ahead and have that not be shown. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and rip around it because, I like to rip paper rather than cut around, especially when it's something like this where it's leaves or something like that it's going to look more. If I cut that round, I just think that this makes it look more like that wreath is sitting there. Next, I'm going to bring in the doily. Okay, so there's my doily. I'm going to be using a glue stick to glue down the doily. We'll pull out our handy dandy glue it down book. We're using this for a lot of things now. Stamping. It's our scratch paper actually. I just use a book and because I have plenty of those. Okay, and I'm just going to put it on here offset, and then I want to make sure that I press it down really good. And glue sticks work really good paper to paper. So, and you don't get the bubbles like you do with other. So I'm going to go ahead, and you can either flip your doily over onto the page, or you can go ahead and cut it. I'm going to cut it because I might be able to use those pieces. I know, crazy, silly little tiny pieces. Okay, so there's that. So for my die cut, I have these adorable die cuts. Okay, so a teacup and a coffee cup. And actually, I have been drinking tea. So let's do a teacup. Okay. And so there's our teacup. We'll go ahead and put our teacup down. Glue it down. Okay, so, oh, guess we had handle and teacup. Okay, and now your mini challenge in the challenge, remember, it can be for your big challenge, or you can make these for an upcoming project. If you're going to be doing December daily or 30 days of thankfulness, that this might be a great way for you to get those together. Okay, so there's that. And then, let's see, we're making an embellishment. What if we added I was just remembering, look at, there's my, I didn't even think of that till just right now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and push the string down in there. I'm going to put a little bit of fabric tack because it will dry quickly. If I can get it open just enough. Okay, I'm going to put just a little dab will do us. Little dab will do ya. Or just a dollop. Throw that away. Let's see. Go ahead and open it up. See if I. There we go. Sorry about that. All that for that little tiny thing. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and take our scissors. You know what? Let's go ahead and ball this up. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, and that's the actual tag from my favorite tea. I love the vanilla chai from Bigelow. Okay, there we go. Love it. Oh my gosh, how cute. How cute. I love using ephemera, like real stuff, in my journals. That's so cool. Okay. Okay, so we need a, let's go ahead and grab a word sticker. Thankful bless. How about cozy up? Okay. Okay, and I'll go ahead and add just a little bit of bling to this. And And we will have, well, we have way more than our 3 items because you need to have at least 3 items for it to count as embellished in this challenge, okay? So we have our tag, our sticker, and our bling count, but so does our die cut and our doily. Okay, so but here we've used a journal card, a doily, and a die cut from our list. So let's go ahead. We can also use these all again. A journal card, a doily, and die cut have been used. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that is my embellishment. And as you can see, it can just be an embellishment that will go on the page. And yeah, it's a little large, but that's okay. We can have large embellishments as well as small embellishments. I know a lot of times when we think of an embellishment, we're thinking of something really small, but I'm thinking this can probably go on a page as a tuck, or it can just go down as it is. There's our embellishment. Okay, so next we are going to want a pocket, and so I'm going to use this as my pocket. Okay, and again, we need to decorate it, and I'm going to go with this yellow doily because it's here. Because it's here, yellow doily. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and get it full of glue. And remember, you can use any of those items more than once, but you have to use them all at least once. Okay, so here's our doily. We'll go ahead and put this one right in the center. Okay, there's that. And, okay, so we are, that's our pocket. Okay, now we need to use ribbon somewhere. So what if we came around and just tied our ribbon right here on the front? Okay, just like that. Very, very simple. Just tie it on. We're going to go ahead and give it a dollop of our fabric tack just to help keep it on. Maybe a dollop on each side of the pocket. Okay. There we go. And where's the other piece of, oh, there it is. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add some bling onto this ribbon. Okay. There we go. And oh yeah, I just found, I was going to put the book away and I found that. What else is down here? Okay, I think that will be perfect on there. We'll go with this one because it's right here and open. Remember, we are one more time, we are working Stash Buster this month. So I'm still continuing, even though I've finished the elements, I'm still going to be stash busting throughout the month, trying to make things go away, be taken care of. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and add this. Oh, you know what we have? We have the little owls, and they really need a home. A home. We're going to put those on there, okay? And I am going to use my Tombow Mono liquid glue here. Okay. So these are the owls that we took off of one of the other embellishments. Okay, so there, that is going to be our pocket, and we've used ribbon and a pocket and a doily and the bling. Okay, and a sticker technically, but we're not gonna. Oh, we did use a sticker on the other one. Okay. There you go. What do you think? What do you think? We have a cute little pocket made out of trash, basically. I don't remember what was in there. Maybe Jell-O. I don't know. I don't know. If you have any ideas what was in there? I did save it on purpose, so. Okay, so next we need a tag. So we have this tag base. I think it's really cute. I think that we can use this ribbon to close it off. Or to close it off. To top it off. Oh. Okay, so just really carefully, when you're doing this, you want to go ahead and help it. Don't just do the automatic pulling, because you'll pull it right off the top. It's bigger than what I can normally use for an eyelet. The hole is bigger. Okay, but there, and this tag came in Happy Mail. So, and it was in my fall box. Okay, so there's that. And we're going to want to add something here. I think we'll go with our little cozy cup there. Okay, so this is our tag. And you can make your tag any size. And again, remember, mini challenge in the challenge. You can use this for an upcoming project. You can use it for another project that you've already started. You can use it for a variety of projects. You can just make these and have them in your stash or for Happy Mail to give away. All those different things. Okay, so there's our tag base. We used our tag base, used ribbon again, used a die cut again. Okay. Oh, I think it's so cute. Okay, so do we have a... I'm looking for a sticker. I think we'll go with Joyful. We'll put it up here. Should we do the... Yeah, we'll do the flower and joyful. Okay, so the little flower. Flower. Joyful. And a bling. So just a single bling. Okay, so technically you have your 3 items on here. Okay. So I'm going to count that as my tag, but I think that I want to add, we've been using this, I'm going to add a piece of this to the back. Can you hear that in the background? That is Midnight. I don't know what the heck she's doing. She's playing with something down here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, she likes it when I come to the craft room early in the morning. She likes to come and hang out with me. And then sometimes she'll come and hang out with me in the afternoon if I'm in here. Okay, so whoop. There we go. Okay, so that'll give me a place to write. I'm just adding some lines to the back there. Okay, adding lines. Using the note paper to add lines. Okay, so that gives me a tag. And the next thing we need is a fabric flip. Let's go ahead and put some of these things away. These trashes. Put these things in the trash. Put our book back down. Okay, we are going to be using this, so let's turn it upside down so it's ready for us. Okay. Okay, so here we go. We have our pocket, our tag, and our embellishment. And now we're going to add our fabric flip. And so we have right up here some fabrics. And I have a piece of this. I love this fabric. This is the fabric I used for the Little Bear journal. That is, I think there's still one available in the shop. It's a Halloween journal. And let's see. Go ahead. I'm just using my awesome fabric pinking shears. These were given to me. If you guys have been here for a while, if you remember when my friend gave me those giant the chests full of vintage fabric and all kinds of stuff, and these scissors. There was a sewing box in there, and there were scissors. These were in there, and they are So awesome. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that. Okay, and then so for a page in a journal, we want it to be like under 9 inches. Let's go ahead and give it a cut across. Okay. And we want it, like I said, under 9 inches. 7 inches probably would be good. Ish. 7-ish. We'll go so that we get a little bit of this purple flower up here. I have asters in my yard that just started blooming like that, and the bees love them. I love to see them. I call them the October flowers because that's when they bloom here, is October. Okay, so I want to get the look of like a blanket, but just kind of abstract. I'm going to go ahead and, since we have this, we'll go ahead and cut a little square out of this. And we'll cut a little square out of this. This is the fabric that keeps on giving. Okay, and let's see. I had a green fabric. There it is. Okay. So let's go ahead and cut a little square out of this. Squarish. Okay. And we just go right down the middle like that. Kind of gives us the idea of patchwork. We are going to not sew this today. We're going to use our fabric tack and glue this down. So I'm just going to add some fabric tack onto this fabric, and fabric tack is amazing. Fabric to fabric, it is amazing. I made an apron out of fabric tack. I used fabric tack for all the seams. I went to use my sewing machine, and my sewing machine would not work. This was a few years ago. I have 3 new sewing machines since then, or new to me. Okay, there's that and that. Okay, so we did the zigzag cut. We cut out little squares. Now we're going to add these little squares onto our fabric, just like that. Okay, so now we're using fabric. That's one of our things. And we are making our fabric flip, which is one of our things. Now I just have a regular pin, and I'm going to go ahead and put stitches all the way around my square. You can do this with a paint marker or a Sharpie marker, or you can actually sew it if you want to. You're not going to see it as much on this dark green, but you'll see it on these other ones, I believe. And of course you can skip this step altogether if you want to. I'm trying to mimic the quilt that I am enjoying having in my living room right now. It is all hand stitched, and you can see the stitches. They're not meant to go like this, but you can see the stitches. And it is yellow and green are the main colors that you see. And you've probably seen it in some of the pictures with the animals. Okay, so there we go. And then now we have, so we've embellished, we've added fabric to it, so that counts as embellishing. If we go like that. Okay. You can go ahead and put that down. Oh, you know what? This is the last of that one package of leaves. It's like, it would be nice to use. Yeah, I think we'll put that down. So that counts as 2 as far as embellishing. Okay. Adding the leaf. We're using the fabric tack to put it down. And then the ribbon. So, are you getting excited about the VIP today? If you finished your September journal and you posted it and you finished it on time, you are invited to the VIP today. So make sure that you have gone ahead and checked in to the group. The link is in the September Facebook group, and if you are not on the list and you think you're supposed to be, tag me where I can find your finished journal, and you need to do that before 2 o'clock today to get into, to make sure that you get into the party on time for the live party. Of course, you can always come in later, but we still have about 10 people that have not signed in yet, and you need to sign into the party, the Facebook group for the party, so that you can get the link to where you go to hang out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use a staple right there. And you saw I added a couple of stickers and a couple of punches. I just made a little decoration up there at the top. And I think it's really kind of cool. So this is our fabric flip. Let's see. We can go ahead and we can add some bling to the ribbon. Since we added bling to the ribbon for the other one, let's go ahead and add some bling to this ribbon. And this is our fabric flip. So then to put this into the journal, we can just go ahead and put some fabric tack right there and be able to add that into the journal, and it's already ready. Okay, we do have this piece of lace, doily, and I think I'm going to go ahead and try and add that. Okay, so the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to put some fabric tack up in there, because I've used fabric tack all along on this. I don't want to mix my two glues, because they, for some reason, seem to make each other not dry, like for a long time has been my experience. Okay, so there we go. Just putting that on there, and oh my gosh, I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, and so we have used the fabric pin. That's what I was looking for. Pin. Use the fabric. We used stickers again. We used ribbon again. And our bling. So the only thing left we have is we need to use some packaging. We made a tag, a fabric flip, a pocket, and an embellishment. And let's see. Let's go ahead and we can make another tag. I have this packaging. You know what? I have this packaging. Okay, so it's like craft. It's from Recollections. Remember, we used this in one of the other journals. I can just flip this over. Okay. So we're going to make a second tag to be able to use up all the things on our list. And that's okay, because this was also packaging, but it's my pocket or envelope. Okay. I think I made this a little bit too big. We'll cut the piece off. And let's see. We have this that I think would be fun to just add. We'll add it to this side where the writing is. Come down, cut this out right at the blue. Pull out our glue book. And let's go ahead, put this down on our packaging. And you know how I like a large tag. I like large tags because they cover up the there we go. I like that. Okay, so for this, let's go ahead and you know what about that? We'll make that the tag topper thingy. Time to add some more fabric tack to that so it doesn't take so long for it to. Okay, so there's that. Ooh, I like that. Okay, do we have any more ribbon hanging around? We do not. Do we have? Okay, we have this piece of fabric just hanging around. have the other piece of doily. I'm going to straighten the cut out here. And then straighten the cut. Add this right down here at the bottom of the cups. Okay. Then I think we'll go ahead and add a dot, dot, dot. We'll add it down here. Okay. That gives me another large tag that I can write on. Okay. So, for our mini challenge in the challenge, you are to use a tag base, a doily, packaging, die cuts, stickers, fabric, pocket or envelope, ribbon, and a journaling card. And you need to make a tag. So we made 2. That's fine. If it takes you making 2 of something to get all of these items used, that is fine. Fabric flip, a pocket, and an embellishment. Okay, so that is our mini challenge in the challenge number 2. Which one's your favorite? Oh my gosh, I love this. And I really like the fabric flip. I think is gorgeous. And I love them all. So yeah, but I think the fabric flip is my favorite. And then this with the little, that's actually my favorite tee, I think is really cool. If you're here for the premiere, I'm waving. Hi. And say hello to Wiley. Hi, Wiley. I'm so glad you've joined us today. If this is your first premiere, remember, we do this every day at 10:30, and we are excited because we have a live chat. Just hit that little button right down there, and you can join us in the live chat if you are here during the premiere. We also have our Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group, and that's a place where we can share our projects, get to know each other, and don't forget there's a free digital in the file section for just waiting for you. So let's get back to our program. Okay, so we finished that up. Let's go ahead and we are going to work on day 14 prompt. So we are on day 14, and we're going to cut out our 14. Remember, this is separate from the regular challenge. I'm doing my October daily. Each day I'll give you a prompt in case you don't have things going on to document that maybe it might stir up some thoughts. And so today's thought is, what do you think of when I say cozy? What do you think of when I say cozy? So you probably noticed that we were a little bit cozy on our embellishments that we were making for today's mini challenge in the challenge. And so we are going to go ahead and take those and add them to our journal. Okay, so here I have, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to make this into a pocket just like we did on the other side. And yeah, you notice I still haven't gotten this into the journal. There's just so much to do. And Tom is off tomorrow. He has a dentist appointment, and then it is the Great Shakeout. So tomorrow is the Great Shakeout, which is a day to make sure that you have all of your stuff in order should there be an emergency. We'll be testing radios and stuff like that. So anyway, we have that going on tomorrow. But today we have our VIP. So everyone that finished their September journal they were invited to a virtual party, and we're going to be doing that. So here is my embellishment, and I'm going to add it right here to the corner of this page. And I am really excited about this page, actually. So we're going to go ahead and just make this into a tuck. I think that just really made this. Okay. So there is that. Okay. And then I have my pocket, and that's going to get to go over in this other side. Now my tag can either go here, or I think this tag's going to go in this pocket. Okay, so this tag's going to go in this little pocket right here. And it's going to go right here with our fabric flip going right over the top of this. Okay, so like that. And then this tag can just come over and sit right in there. And, oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, and then we got to find a place for our number 14. And our 14 can go right on our fabric flip. We haven't ever done that before. I'm going to go ahead and cut around our 14. This is from the Flinch cards, printed at 5x7. This digital kit's available in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop, and it includes the numbers 1 through 31. Okay, if that was there, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and put this down. Okay, so I'm using the fabric tack, just like I said I would, and I'm going across where the ribbon is, because it has stability. Okay, and then I'm going to come up and put it on. There we go. Okay, and that's my fabric flip. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our little pocket down here, and it'll be fine that it's hanging out the bottom. I wanted to check that first. Okay, I'm going to go all the way around this pocket, and we'll go ahead and attach it. So our pocket, our fabric flip, our embellishment, and our tags are all going to work on here really well. Okay, we do have this And you know what? I think we'll go ahead and attach it right here. Okay, because if I put it over here, it's going to just get lost. So I want some glue there and some glue there. And we'll leave this side open. So kind of like a put some there, put some down across here. Okay. So what I did is I set this in the glue and moved it up while it was in the glue. And then here I'm just going to pull this down, and that's like a build-a-tuck, okay, where we continue to make the tuck bigger by just adding in the edges place to place. Okay, so when I say cozy, what do you think? So I think of that warm, cozy quilt that I have on the couch, and a cup of tea, because I've been drinking tea instead of coffee, because coffee makes my joints hurt. So I've switched to tea. I'm enjoying it, and so that makes me feel cozy, along with the when I sit on the couch all cozied up like that in the morning, I will have at least one of the animals right there with me usually, and sometimes all three of them. That's when I figure we're having a meeting. Okay, so this is my day 14 prompt. What do you think of when I say cozy? And let's see, we haven't done the date stamp in a while, have we? Where is the date stamp? There it is. Yeah, so the last time we did it was on the 12th, so go ahead and use it on the 13th here. So if you were not here for the 13th or this day, I don't remember which day that was. Must have been the 2nd with the 2 there. Okay. And remember, you can do these prompts on any day. This is just how I'm choosing to do them. This is not an actual part of the challenge. It just, I always have people ask, well, what do you write in your journals? What do you write about? And especially now, since you're not doing as much. And so there's the 13th, and then I put it away. I need it for the 14th. Okay, so just move this one up. We'll just put it on the side here. Okay, day 14. What makes me cozy? Cup of tea, cuddled up, all bundled up. I think there was a bundled up. Yeah, look it. There was a bundled up sticker. Bundled up sticker. Okay, I can put that on there because we use the ribbon as our hinge spot, so it's going to be okay. I'm going to add the fabric tack to this sticker because I want to make sure it sticks. And go ahead and just add it in collage. There we go. There we go. So what's your favorite? I love I love the way that this turned out with our little quilt. We have a spot to write down here. We can even add another journaling spot in case we need more places to write. So we'll go ahead and add that right in there. I'm going to add the day 14 October daily video right over here. YouTube's going to choose a video that they think you want to watch. It'll be right here. And I'll have the October daily playlist from last year right up here. So do check those out. They are there for your viewing pleasure and crafty company. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.